I probably should put my headset on. I'm so behind on everything right now. Been working on my card game too hard, too long. Hey streamer, why aren't you answering me? Because I'm an idiot who forgot to bring up my chat first. Hey, thanks for following Shogun Ghosted. Yes, actually bringing up chat. It's a new thing. Being able to read chat while you stream. Who'd have thunk it? I hope you'll forgive me, but yeah. Calm down, Diluc. You just got here. You just got here. You don't need to be mouthing off at me already.
Time to begin work?
Double spooked by Diluc. Both accounts. Comes in like a chat, and then when you like wait 2 seconds too long, he's just like, "Oh, you really don't need me here." It's like, "You're right. Give me Ganyu back, you son of a bitch." Bring in the Knights of Favonius instead. It's like, well, I mean, you didn't give me a choice, bro. You just kind of showed up on my doorstep. It's alright, though. We'll deal with it. 27 primos. I understand. I mean, the web event will give you maybe 2 wishes if you want to do it. There's also another one. There's like 2 web events. There's like giving gifts and cards to people. And then there's another one which is fishing. Because I didn't get enough of fishing already. I'm going to be doing more fishing for the Adepti. You can't? Why not? Why can't you? You haven't unlocked it. How do you not unlock the web event? How low is your AR? The AR is probably like 25 for those. Oh, they actually made you do... I'm hating it more and more when they require all these stupid storyline things. Like, I don't want to do this yet. I didn't want to do this, but it's like, yeah, you gotta do it to get to the event. It's like, why though? Okay, I guess we're doing this now.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
Oh?
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Could you make the camera go down a little lower? Just a little lower. I'm not completely looking up the boobs yet.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
Bro, why is this Chinese guy talking like he's black? Bro, why? Did Mihoyo, like, just discover culture? Wait, did they discover culture? Wait, this is a big moment.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much.
I don't know. Yes. Price is an object for the richest woman on the fucking planet. Yeah. Sure.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
He does. Look at his mustache. Holy shit. Adolf is here too.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Oh god, the big portly dude's trying to suck up. He's got a Ningguang frickin' pillow on his mattress. I know that. Not even Xin Yan can sway the masses. We don't even know that Xin Yan exists.
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
Of course they did.
Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
You never heard of Adepti Sigils? Come on, man. I heard about that in AR-15.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but if this camera gets any closer, Ningguang will cease to exist. This camera is going right up in there, and I know what happens in Genshin when that happens. They just disappear. We are in danger here of having one gone Ningguang. She's about to evaporate before our eyes. Holy shit. This is a very close call here.
Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
So, that was the little ninjutsu, like, hand signals that you made during the last time you chucked a Jade Chamber at someone. I was hoping it was a ninjutsu clone army that you were making.
Connections and capabilities. Procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when.
Appreciate the follow, DC song. Yeah. Get it for me because I'm Ningguang. Beautiful.
More seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, The first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
She'll pay a generous price. She'll like rip up some pieces of paper and just throw it on you. And then just put her foot on top of you, make you lick it. That's what Ningguang will do. That's how she rolls. I'll allow you to ask me a question. Thank God. Who's my main? I love Noelle. She's one of my faves. Ganyu Yoimiya. The problem with using Noelle is that you have to build an entire, like, squad around her. That's the only reason why I don't use her as often, but proud traveler, main. Hey, you rockin' Lumina Aether. Choose wisely. Aether or Lumine? Oh no. Oh no. It was going so well. He's living the harem life. He picked Aether because he wants to live vicariously. I mean, I understand and respect that. But Lumine, though. She's too cute.
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
See, they don't know, but she's actually about to charge them for actually speaking to them right now. Pay the doorman on the way out, by the way. This 5-minute conversation is going to cost you 50 G's.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Leo at Harbor's development plan for next year.
By the way, I have 2 accounts. This is my Aether account. My Lumine account is a little bit further back in the storyline. I like to keep them both at different points of storyline. So if I want to play one on stream, I can. Unfortunately, this event's gonna make me catch the F up with both accounts. Which is not great. I guess I'll have to record some stuff.
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
How much you want to bet Adolf over here wants to have Ningguang spit on him?
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some plot strike just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
Yeah, you get him, culture hustle.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
What are you, Tartaglia in cosplay? This opportunity is hard to come by. Now then, amuse me.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Why, Paimon? I got Ningguang at the crib. Like she ain't gonna get away from us. She'll answer all our questions. I friendship tender. She likes us. We don't have to do her favors like little minion NPCs. Yeah. Paimon has different alternate
What do you think?
logic and thinking.
Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all? Bro, she don't know where your sister is. Calm down, Aether.
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe you can find out more about your sister. No. Like, if you're gonna ask any question and not get in trouble for it, like... I mean, really, you could just ask the cup size or something. I don't know. Just Kind of, you know, whisper in her ear, make her blush, flirt a little. She's pretty attractive, you know? I mean, she'll slap you, but chances are, like, she'll remember you, and there's a good chance that you can turn that thinking about you into something positive at some point. You just can't be anonymous to a woman. You know what I mean?
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business.
No. No, you won't. No, you won't, Paimon.
I'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Paimon, I feed dogs for money. It's fine.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance.
Oh, now we're getting all tsundere on me. Alright.
The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary.
Oh, we can hang out with Ganyu?
Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Man, I've seen these NPCs in Liyue. They can't even go to the grocery store without asking the Adventurers Guild. I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I mean, Culture Hustle might get me nervous. No one else does.
First, we gotta get out of Yushin Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up.
Girl about to slaughter them.
As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private. We can get down to brass tacks.
Is this your version of flirting? Cause it ain't gonna work.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey,
Girl told you no, you might want to leave.
why don't you stand there after her?
I won't let you homies be ruining my harem.
Yeah.
Oh, Quang the Brave. The Brave is your name, huh? Man, you must have lost your damn mind. Alright. I saved myself. Paimon was about to speak again. Paimon, do it again. Paimon, do it again. We walking. We can't risk Paimon starting to talk again. Nope. I'm sorry, Paimon. This is an annoyance-free zone.
Well, you look at that, ma'am. Nowhere left to run.
Are you serious right now? Did you see the cryovision? Look how generic you look. Look at your clothes. Look at her clothes. She's wearing a skin suit. There's a reason why she's wearing a skin suit. She's a 5-star.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
One thing I don't get in this game is it's so important when people have visions, Why do people like this guy exist? They don't have a vision, but they think they're a badass when the entire fucking planet has visions and are badasses. You figure like this dude wouldn't even leave his house. He'd be like, well, I'm fucked in this world. I got no clue and I got no vision. But no. He sees the girl with the hot outfit with the cryovision in her hair and says, I'm gonna bully this girl. Good job by you.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
Oh no.
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you.
You don't seem like an intelligent individual, so
It's not.
I don't think you should be trying to teach anyone.
Okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over. And
Oh
nobody getting
no. Oh
I
no.
won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again.
Oh no. Welcome back, Shogun.
How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor.
It's okay. You can make an exception, Shenhei.
But here we are. Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
Yeah, he's quite the creep.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Sue her? Are you out of your mind? I know the best lawyer here too. This guy. Grade A hoodlum. I don't even know.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, you get him, Shang.
Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
What you gonna do, bro?
There.
I'll kick the hell out of you.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Yeah.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Oh, sure. See you later, homie.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paiman's name is...
What? We don't care.
Heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
I mean, that probably would have killed him. But that's okay. You be you.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Yeah, I think it's quite because of the shine in her eyes.
That kind of stuff, you know.
Why are you talking? Laws? Laws? It's okay. Yanfei said she could get us out of anything. It's fine. Yes, Paimon still exists. How's it going, Bay?
No, apparently not.
It's alright. We forget about the laws all the time. We once had the whole mill chase us up a mountain.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
Man, Shenhe, you got a appetite on you.
Honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Ganyu spirit animal has arrived, folks.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? Seems like it's
Only 7 hours! Jesus Christ, dude.
Get how things
7 hours!
Are you here?
Where you going?
I do hope you brought your prescription.
Where you coming from? Damn! The longest I ever drove was like 26 hours over to... from where I live over to Florida. And back.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
North Carolina to Missouri. Jesus. Are you at the part of the highway where it looks like one of those abstract drawings where you draw a dot and like all the lines of the horizon go to that singular place? I drove on a highway down the south over there. Holy shit. That's pretty good. If you got friends' places along the way, and you can actually like break up the drive.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order.
Mm.
Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has
Me?
ended.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm about a half hour south of Boston. Believe it or not.
Rather awful.
Why the hell are you eating it then?
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food?
She's trying to become Ganyu. One flower petal at a time. I respect her diligence.
If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fancy...
Paimon would shut up.
Whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
It's the spandex is cutting off some circulation to her brain.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she...
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the rebuild and now
We did?
we're behind because we've been held up for so long.
Yeah, thanks, Paimon.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win!
People are insane, dude.
Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
I still don't have any intention.
However, You have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Bro, you just do this quest and you get Shenhei? Don't even need to roll on the banner? Man, Mihoya is making promises that they ain't gonna keep. They're like, oh yeah, you can get her assistance. You finish the quest. Where'd she go? God damn it, why ain't she on my account?
Wow.
Don't play with my emotions like that, Mihoyo.
But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
By your powers combined, we will summon Captain Planet.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
We need to get the culture bro over with us. We need 2 more Planeteers.
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective.
If you ever need to get out your murderous rage and intent, Paimon is a suitable target. Just putting that out there.
We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
I like this idea. This is a wonderful idea. We can get rid of Adolf. We can get rid of the dude with the Ningguang bed pillow. Like, we could get rid of a lot of grocery quests. This is a great idea. Whoa! Paimon, why are you ruining this?
But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
I agree, Shenhei. Go with your feelings.
Look, we want to win the Sunset Vermilion.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
And it's you. The Dendro 5-star that hasn't arrived yet. Man, I don't want to. I don't want to give you any false hope, but you ain't getting her for free. It's okay, Shogun. Dendro's gonna make like Electro actually super good, supposedly.
What are you doing out here?
Until the leakers are proven wrong.
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
I mean, the snake is pretty cool, though. I don't know that I would want Baizu, but the snake comes with it, and the snake is a pretty good package deal. What game? What do you mean, what game? Genshin.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
My screen is blurry. Why? Why is the screen blurry?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade.
Breath of the Wild.
Maybe for its first aid on
Fair.
site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
She's doing construction, you morons! Why do you think she's going to need bandages? To take care of the workers? Why are you so confused? What do you think bandages do? Like, is it a contraceptive? No? Okay. So they're not having random sex, so they bandages.
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
They borrowed Chi-Chi.
Suppose any of you are looking for part-time work.
Gone, you look the fuck out, man. Gone, you run. Chi-Chi's coming after you. Hide behind Hu Tao. She'll protect you.
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you
variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Hold on, we need Shinku.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And
All right, I got this, boys.
For justice.
All right, you've been holding out on me. Where's your resources? Give them to me. Give me your resources. Don't smile at me. We know you're smuggling resources on me. I didn't send you out to do no quests. Oh, is that how we're playing it? All right. We're gonna bring Daddy Diluc back.
What's our objective?
We're going to your place now. Japanese anime games. Well, this is actually Chinese anime game, but yes. Hi.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
I was so confused why I was visiting Xingqiu and I saw this dude.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
He's pregnant. I knew it. Never can trust these generic NPC models. I've seen about 3 or 4 of them just down the corner. They must be all the offspring.
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
Yeah. I have 2 AR-58 accounts.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
It's been out for 16 months, I think.
We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
Oh no.
Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Basically saying he's saying this is not a generic model conversation. Get the hell out of here.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
You've been holding out on me, boy.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of sunset vermilionite?
Dude's a merchant and the most wealthy merchant going. I'm pretty sure he knows what it is.
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
Debate these nuts.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite, but only one piece.
How is some one? Do you not know what some is? Some means multiple, not one. You're in possession of one sunset vermilionite. You used like 15 extra letters than you needed. I thought you were reading. I thought you were literate. I thought you knew things.
We are holding it on behalf
God
of
damn it.
who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day,
It all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
Do you have any idea how many people I could ascend to 90 and max to 10 with that? Okay, like 2, but that's beside the point.
500 million?
I mean, like, we probably have gotten 500 million in travels, Paimon. It's just MiHoYo. It does a lot of tax collecting on my account. So, they're worse than the federal government, man. But, yeah.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
So what we do is we hire Kaya to hire the treasure hoarders to attack the merchants, and then we can save the merchants but get the Vermilia. I got a plan.
But without any sunset vermilionite...
Shut up, Paimon, I got a plan.
I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Is that hentai? I might have.
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Sea Gazer? I do not have you in the card game yet, Sea Gazer. Can I get a picture or something? I need to put her in the card game.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him.
Hold on. Give me a second, boys. I'm gonna have to interrupt this with other things. Let me, I know. You see in my screen, you're like, oh, confused. What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's see. Check out if I got a design yet. No, I don't have the Sea Gazer. Skybracer was from last year, by the way. Skybracer was that animatronic that they made on the Dead Adepti. Nope, no Sea Gazer. Alright. Well. Oops. Yeah, he hasn't been introduced yet. Or if he has, they don't have any pictures of him. Because I used all the pictures of the Adepti that I could.
According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time.
I've played with Kami and Net. I would say played about 6 games total. There's 215 cards in the game right now.
Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
So there's 4 they sort of regions. There's 4 factions. There's the Abyss, there's Mondstadt, there's Liyue. And the last one is a neutral faction that you can sort of put into anything. How much time? I spent on it. I started it 2 weeks before the previous patch. So I think it's 2.25 months, 2.5 months. probably put
Go and take his treasure.
3 hours a day on it. From that point. Like, it's kind of gone up and down. If you count feedback in, like, conversations about cards and stuff like that, it's much higher, but I'm just talking about the designing of the cards and everything.
Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
I don't know that I have a ton of dedication. I've just kind of been having fun doing that. I do need to figure out some other ways for people to use the cards and such. One of the things I'm gonna have to do is make some pre-constructed decks, so it's easier for people to just start playing the game, for one. Two, like, I have my game set up on Tabletop Simulator. Some people may not want to put money into it because it's a $10 to $20 game depending on when you buy it. So I probably will need to do something along the lines of figure out free programs that allow card play. If anyone actually has any good ideas about that, I could look into it, but I like Tabletop Simulator because of how easy it is to use. So if I do something else along those lines, it's going to have to be like patches every month or something. It's not going to be like, because sometimes I patch the module like daily.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Minus 100 knowledge.
Something about this
God damn
young
it.
lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Shincho.
It's okay. We got a net. We'll just throw him in the teapot. We'll make a zoo. Where are we going, Shenhei? Shenhei just walks off. Doesn't even tell her we're going places. She's way over there. Heck over here. Pour into Paimon's mouth and shake her. Yes, my Diluc's using a fish.
Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Shinhei just, like, evaporates the planet. Thanks.
Special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around.
Shut up, Paimon.
Hey, look! Is that a Nephili over there?
I like how the wondrous new discovery is a Sealy.
Should we go over and...
Were you talking? I'm sorry. I prefer you not to. It tells me I need Geo. I'm scared. I don't have one of those things, so...
What shall we do?
Daddy, keep us safe. It'll really suck if I need healing at some point.
What? Were we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up?
This is not your first time in an adeptal area. I got a teapot. For fuck's sakes, you stupid fairy. Shinhei, please. Murderous intent her.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
You don't say.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the... Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds.
I mean, if I saw you, I'd run too.
And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Nice barrier you got here. They just wander in the waterfall without... Alright. So you're telling me I can walk on this? Alright, cool. What? Can I...
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
My will embodied by ordinance divine.
Why are you all the way over there? Where are those little things to make a star appear in there? Oh, there you are. Zhongli, I thought you broke this. Here. Put in there. There you go. We making stars now. Quick, be mean. Like you need to tell me when to be mean. Mean in what way? You're gonna have to give me more information. What do you mean, mean? Do you want the mean? Mean in game. I mean, mean means middle, too.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Okay, Shinhei wants to solo this. Come on. Come on, girl. Do it. Murder shit.
Take your true form.
Okay, this is taking way too long, girl. What? You almost died. What are you doing?
Solidify.
Okay, this is how you take care of things. Math mind.
My will embodied. The core of the mechanism is...
Hey, you're lucky you didn't tell me to be a mode. You tell... Wait, bro. It's actually dealing damage, too. You dirty rotten. You son of a bitch.
Transfiguring. Access denied.
Get gone, you'd. Evil cube. Oh no. Oh no. You're about to kill my Ganyu too. You son of a bitch.
Is everyone okay? Look! Opelia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Alright.
Retribution! Solidified.
Are you kidding me? Why does this rock only do so little damage?
My will and body.
Oh, seriously? For real? My dad Luke is only like 70, dude. Calm down.
I shall not yield. By ordinance. We're way behind schedule.
I bet it's not here. My damage is low.
Access denied.
You are? Oh no, the Kami emotes have followed you. Panini's Hams legacy.
We're gonna fall. This time we're really gonna
Why? It's not allowing me to plunge attack.
so high.
Oh.
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
Yeah.
Hey,
I imagine
move again. Let's catch up with it.
any suggestion you made would be dumb, and it was.
Solidified.
Oh no.
Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Okay. Since I hadn't answered your question on the DM, but dogs, you talking about the level 2 dogs? If you're talking about the level 2 dogs, you either put them in their normal row, or you can put them in the in row 1, a reduced armor for the round. Also, I read your verbiage on the second. God damn it. Oh my god. No, you can't starting FOMO any. What? I touch you. I touch you more. Okay. Give me loot. How dare you? I'm gonna walk around. Why won't you let me walk around? Yeah, no. You actually gotta play them, yeah.
Stabilize. Order guide.
Born of ice and frost. I will wipe them out. Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate. Blaze over.
Okay.
Take your true form. No touching.
Gather. I will have order.
No. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down there, Mutt. Oh, okay.
Transfiguration. By ordinance divine.
Yeah, you never know when he'll show up. Oh no. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button.
Way out of practice. All hail, born of ice. Take your true form.
This is order.
Yeah, I kind of got told that I should stream.
True form.
I will have order.
I kind of haven't done it in like 2 months outside of Paladins.
Retribution.
I'm like, yeah, I probably should like.
Take your true form. No touching.
What do you mean? No, I didn't.
Next on the agenda.
What are you telling me I didn't do? That I haven't streamed Genshin in like
Sunset Vermilionite?
2 months. The Sea League's been over here this whole time. Like, dog, you told me to be here hours ago. The hell's wrong with you? Alright. I can't even have tea. This is the worst picnic ever. I did not tell. I didn't.
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge.
Let's be real. The people in this community are used to Kami. So if I disappear once out of 50 times, I mean...
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount.
I will be missed. Missed from where?
Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
You think she's in a Adepti? You dipshit. Kisses you on the forehead, sure. Oh my god. Yeah. I'll tell you. I used to feel bad about Kami ignoring me until I saw that he ignores Jay like just as bad, if not worse. And I'm like, you know what? He sometimes answers me. He never answers Jay. God damn it.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
Can we find out about Ganyu some more?
I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are.
I like how Shenhei is just like, I'm Atlas now, bitch.
Extra careful with lifting heavy objects.
I'm just gonna lift this planet. Hold on a second. Get out of my way.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to
She just picks it up and walks off. I bet her hips were swaying and everything. Holy shit.
at the building site?
You know why the screen blacked out? Because Aether lost consciousness. What the hell? What the hell? What's going on here? What is? Look at the characters. Look at the characters. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Blazing Axe Metatrol doesn't say how far you move it forward when you spend. I'm trying to remember what it... I'd say, can you screenshot it and put it in DMs and I can look at it real quick? Because I don't even remember the card. God damn it. Why do I not know my own cards in my own game? Why am I like this? I don't want to open up... Oh, wait. I don't have to open up the file. I could just open up the card. Allies. Abyss.
Should we really be off work this early?
Blazing Axe.
There's still a
Middle...
lot left to do.
Troll. Yeah, you move forward one row. Yeah. You move forward one row when you do that. I'll have to, adjust it. I don't want to open that program because it takes me 7 seconds to open that specific file because it's got masks on it, and for whatever reason it's kind of bloaty compared to the rest of the stuff. Like, I have triple the amount of units, cards, but the Abyss cards just take so much just because of that little adjustment I made. It's insane. I'm low-key tempted to just save a file where it's just that border with that design.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
Oh god, I hate straight highways. And I'm always tempted to speed like 40 times the speed limit. I think he said he has 7 more hours to go. It was Missouri to Missouri from North Carolina. I'm doing that off memory. I have a bad memory. MO is Missouri, right? I could be absolutely wrong.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
Yeah, you know it'd be funny? Those two hooligans that would try to rough up Shenhei just walk by and see her carrying a giant-ass planet on her shoulders. Just walking in. Sup, boys? You gonna rough that up? Alright.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission.
Thank you, Bywin.
I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ningguang's little helper. You bitch! Ningguang's little helper. Why would you ever refer to anyone like that?
So you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plastrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
You're damn right, Bywin. You stand up to Paimon. You don't get bullied by Paimon. You do the bullying.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
My dad came from Texas and went back up to Massachusetts on a full drive. It was 3 or 4 days for him.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction.
Yeah. I'll tell you, driving those distances ain't fun at all. And I did it when I was in the young psychotic phase. You know, that phase where you think nothing can hurt you and you can just do whatever the fuck you want. I was doing some points at 80 and 90 miles per hour. You should not do that. Nobody do that, please. But I was just that sort of nutters. That I was just like, get me the fuck off the road. Ended up, it took us like 28 hours to go from Massachusetts to Florida. The return trip was like 20 hours. I shaved off like 8 hours because I was just like, fuck this shit.
As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Byron, we got a teapot. Do you want to chill out over here? You're cute and you can bully Paimon all you like.
Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
I feel like that's something that everyone does once. Like everyone does once. And they think to themselves, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, like you're the smart one, you're gonna save some money. And then after you go through it, you just like, God damn, this was not worth it. This so was not worth it. And if you think about it, if you got a job, you could have just worked one extra day. In the amount of time that you were fucking going to the, like, driving all the way down, and you could have paid for the flight. Up and back. Generally. It is so not worth it.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, because that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
Wait, will you stop acting like Razor?
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go and eat something tasty.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
First meeting this girl and we're already taking her to a hotel. Good job, Ava. You done did it. You moving at lightning speed over here. I assume we're supposed to be going up. Awkward if we're not. God fucking damn it.
We're way behind schedule.
Alright, Juan. You think you're special because you got an apostrophe? Blah blah. Words. English. No. Never mind. I'll skip it. You think you're I'm not even gonna. I ain't even gonna do it. I can't. I failed twice. I'll have to turn off the stream if I fail again.
Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers,
What?
all sorts.
Why does it sound like you got pride in your voice? Bro, you got nothing to do with this.
So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies.
Oh. You ripping people off, I see.
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
We've got a summoning house. Why are we going in this hotel?
Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but note, let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as...
All right. I will head. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Claveratina? What's she doing here?
Oh, she's gonna give us more pics of Ganyu.
Let's go and say hi.
All right, we gotta go interview Cloud Retainer. She's gonna tell us how thankful she is to be in my new card game.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
This wasn't how I was figuring the interview would start. Well, fine then.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Claveratina?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
I could imagine her and Xiao just having a party.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Maybe you should call her by the name she asked you to call her instead of overthinking it and being a dick.
Her Adeptus name. Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Thank you, Cloud Retainer. Smack her in the face, too. Spit in her eye.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
Read between the lines, you diaper-wearing fairy.
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
I mean, I read her bio on the Mahoya website, so yeah.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, yeah, lifting a planet is generally sort of gives a different impression, you know? I mean, I'd appreciate it. Anything to get her off my screen.
To start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Yeah, it's refreshing to have someone be so direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
Baby Shenhe was kung fuing a fucking monster. Beautiful. That's precious. It's so delightful when they're young.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her.
Confronted the monster for several days. The fuck?
That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
I mean, according to you, she was 6 years old, so... Probably didn't have good verbal skills anyway.
If you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
I mean, maybe she's just a magic player, you know? She battles with Wrath of God all the time.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
You know, aren't the storks supposed to bring the babies, not take them away? You're ruining all the stereotypes, Cloud Retainer.
Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
1 second. We back. Let me double check my mic's working. Yep, mic's working. Great.
However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
So she is destined to be a serial killer, but we have the red ribbon of fate to protect us.
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Oh no. Ganyu's gonna walk out and be like, "Oh no, you ain't telling people about my childhood."
Paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you. and take good care of her.
So you giving me 90 rolls on the banner?
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhua because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like you lying right now, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So, Shenhua is an adept.
We almost heard Paimon talk extra. Eight to 12. Next day. Thankfully, we're before midnight, or we would have had to watch the thing go around twice.
Hey, so, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
I mean, I still have the baby pictures of Ganyu, so yeah.
Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit.
You shouldn't be expected to explain everything to absolute strangers.
Though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too.
Yeah, we're all homies.
Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
I'm assuming the Adeptal Sigil should not be difficult.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Will you stop calling her little helper, you dick? Little annoyance.
Sunset Vermilionite is so rare.
Alright, I've heard enough of you talking.
We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Oh, nice. We just teleport up here.
It's floating into the sky. But it seems to be tied down by something.
because it's not finished.
Hey, Violet! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
We only address Beto.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
You know that you're completely worthless and irrelevant to the story when you don't even get put on camera.
I'll be right there.
They didn't even put a person! It's like, I'm sorry, you're just completely worthless and irrelevant to the conversation, so, we only, drawing, cute girly types.
The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Oh god, no. I should probably put my frickin' mute button on speed dial.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Absolutely, Shenhe.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side. Wow! So it looks like the three of us are competitors now!
Why are you getting all competitive?
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
I haven't really decided on that second part, on Abyss units being able to be used the other way around. Maybe at the Abyss penalty, I'm not sure. It's something that needs to be play tested. kind of think it's like a one-way though. And yeah, I know it's gonna be the sucky answer because lore. I know how much you love hearing about lore in Genshin.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The Plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all three of us managed to get our hands on it. The two remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other two can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of him. You guys...
Yeah, I haven't done a rules sheet for the Abyss yet, or the mechs. Or since the keywords were installed.
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thought?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion. Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
Like, Ningguang can just say that you have an opera and everyone will just go there to suck up to him anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Oh god. It's a song about Shenhei. Cool. Oh no! I fucked up. I didn't switch teams before coming over here. I didn't murder the pigeons. No, it's not explained anywhere on the cardboard because it's kind of a faction thing. And it should be like an in-game mechanic, basic thing, not a on the cardboard thing. Same with delusions and that sort of thing. It's like a core mechanic. I don't know if I'm wrong to think that way, but it feels like a core mechanic that you put into the rules itself, not having keywords.
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
Yeah, the thing about the rulebook, the way I have it done now, is I have to redo the images and then go to a site and post all the images onto the site and make a PDF on it every single time. So I'm never excited to redo it just because I have to use a website to do it.
As it happens, the types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time.
No, we were gonna ask you.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of this stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay.
Yunjin speaks so goddamn slowly.
It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard. I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at no wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here.
The divine damsel of devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And what's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero?
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster,
No!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, and so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke.
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired me. Let's go get ourselves some...
Wait. Bae, I do not have that. I do not have that here. One day I'll have mods that'll make you a, your own command. Oh, fuck Christ's sakes. I I forgot Gabs put that. Oh no. That is mean. And very Gabs. Oh, I don't hit anything. I just... Okay, cool. Jesus. Okay. As Indulgence needs a lesson of how to stay in a fucking circle. Wait, are they all just in this house? I'm gonna be annoyed if they're all just in this house. No, they're not. Okay, fine. Oh, okay. I guess.
There should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Symposium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here.
They're still attacking.
Right. Excuse us, sir. Huh. We didn't seem...
Hello, sir. We were just passing by.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess
He's a zombie, slay it!
Yunjin, let's have a look.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
Okay?
Okay with you, Uncle Mingjin?
It's...
Shen He.
Shit. You're alive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosia, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here.
Huh? You know this guy?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll...
Okay, then let's...
It's quite obvious what the reaction is.
The remains of a god. An abandoned village. Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation... The time frame certainly matches. So it seems we're in the right...
Yeah. Over there.
Huh. What's this?
Yeah, I should actually make a pyromine token, huh? That would be the smart thing. I also, what I'm thinking about doing is making some circular tokens that you can actually just put over cards for elementals for the Dottore. So when you give elementals, you can just put it right on top of the card. I wish there was a way. I suppose you could group them. In that case, you could group that with the card. It's not nearly as big of a deal if you group it with the card if it's a small, like, coin-shaped token that goes, like, right in the middle of the card or something. Doesn't really matter too much. I mean, maybe. The tokens are going to be so small, it's going to be the size of the dice, though, so it's not going to be, like, that big of a deal one way or another.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel?
You just figured that one out? Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting this strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh. The truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Well, I was only planning on having those tokens be this almost the size of a dice, though. And it was going to be two-sided. It was going to be like a regular pyro size and then flip-sided with the delusion version. So it's gonna be like two sides, like delusion and non-delusion. Delusion and vision, I should say. Because I only need to put a pile of one each because people can just duplicate, right? So it's not that big of a deal, one way or another. And it's just gonna be a pile of 6 of them, or 7 of them, when Dendro gets added, eventually. Oh wait. Apparently I need to still search for the frickin' stuff.
This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some suburb. Let's go back and tell Shenhe.
Eventually.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired Adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
My thought process is you're right to a degree. Also, while I'm still building things, it's a bit more of a pain in the ass to do. Because every single time I update, I would have to update multiple modules. I can keep constantly running it from the one that has all of the stuff and then re-deleting it every single time. But it's also adding more steps. That's why I try to make it so out of the way to start.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti.
I will at some point have that, but it's not gonna be like the issue comes from when people start playing the game, when I get, like, eventually kind of, like, full release it. I don't think people will go to a different place to get bonus materials in useful stuff. I just don't think people will use it ever. Because it's hard enough to get people to go to one place. If you ask them to go to multiple places, they'll just be like, fuck off. You know what I mean? It's kind of like having a YouTube channel and then saying, I stream on Twitch, and it's like, yeah, they don't go. Yeah.
So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Yeah, but from when I use it, I don't even know that the placemats are there. Because I'm usually zoomed in enough, it's not in my way, ever. I never even touch it or move them. I mean, maybe that's just me, but it's never in my way, ever, after I moved them off to the side like I did.
Oh, and I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Like, I'll just grab a pile, hit the spread button, hold down control while I go right across the line, grab the things I want, drag, regroup, anything that I didn't use. Actually, I don't even drag them, I just... Oh, I've never had that issue.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
I don't even go near that. It's on the corner. It's on the back corner. I never go there. Like, do you make several decks all in one play area? Or do you just make a deck, save it? Because I just hover over the cards with control because that zooms the card. And then I just hit Control C and Control V for all the cards I need.
Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the...
I mean, I guess if you do it that way, I can understand why it would happen if you're making two at once. I don't ever make two at once. Like, I just make one.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details...
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It might be hard for me to relate because I made the cards. Oh my... Yeah, but you're doing the same thing every single time in that case. In that case, though. You're just deleting it and hoping that I haven't updated.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shinra! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
The fuck is wrong with you? You little gerbil with wings.
Can't let someone else beat us to it!
Oh, shut up. Yes, I'm sure everyone else has brought a mountain rock with them. Kami has already gravitated to the OP mech, by the way. Every single deck will have it. The way I build it, it's gonna have to get fixed, probably. Yeah, but isn't that the biggest table with no gaps or no BS? Or is there an actual, like, custom thing that I can get a table for? Because I'm willing to, like, just get rid of that table. A custom table. For a custom, yeah. Maybe that's the answer, is doing a custom table. What do they want? 1730. What?
How about you take a rest while I go back?
It's... Wait until evening around 1730. It's 1750. Are you shitting me? You're making me zip around the entire fucking day? Why? Why you make me do this? This is like too much immersion. This is when immersion goes wrong. As a designer. You're just annoying people with your immersion. Alright. I know I put it like a few seconds in front of 1730, but come on now. It's 1747 now. What the fuck? I'm concerned. What is going on here? A character is involved in another quest. Oh my god, is this the fucking event quest? God damn it. I'm getting bullied into doing a bunch of quests I don't want to do. Why indeed? Because I want to complete my other quest. Oh, cool. We're not even getting voiceover for this. That's how important the quest is. Yes, that's the most important thing. Let's be real. If there was no gacha mechanics, I would endure the hell out of a lot of this shit. Intense lore happening. Hit the spam buttons. It's a Zhao quest, I really don't care. Is there any chance? Oh, thank God. I can go back to the actual quest that I wanted to do. By the way, I've been on the page to mute the hell out of this goddamn... out of you. Oh my God. We're going around in a circle again. Genshin, why are you like this? Please. Please stop. Yay! We're actually gonna be able to continue. Oh, I forgot. If I had to release Xiao from the troubles of the other quest, now I'm gonna actually have to tolerate Xiao on this quest. God damn it. I didn't do the math. I was too busy being a mode.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now. But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
I know what his contingency plan is. To jump really high and then go back down. Pogo stick his way to justice.
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you don't do anything in your team comp by yourself. You basically self-mutilate yourself and go, "Please help me!" on an infinite loop. Oh.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in!
Is there some point that we're gonna get the Adeptil sigils?
I'm curious if Beto's made any progress.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business.
Yeah, I mean, we finished the quest, Beto.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next. But where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I don't know. We have Spandex over here. You can just ask her.
I'll sort that out.
Why do so many of the characters, like, have a density level of 5,000? Where they're literally standing next to the answer and they're like, I wonder how we'll do this. By the way, why does Shenhei look less tall than normal? Is it because Beto's in the foreground? But, like, they screwed up on the perspective, it looks like. She looks normal sized. And she's usually very tall.
You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Probably not.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Calm down, Paimon. It's fine. Pretty sure no one's gonna be ahead of us.
Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers at the Feiyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though.
Oh. We could just chill out up here, huh? Yeah, fine. Not gonna lie, I was waiting for a barrier to be in the way or something, and it'd just be like, go fuck yourself, you can't play here. I mean, we can't go in. So, fair enough.
Ningguang's little secretary, we found all the materials!
Why? She's not little, she's normal size. You're little. How condescending can you be?
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plush strike yet.
Sorry, player.
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
All right then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Alright, calm down, Paimon.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
The Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Please no.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang?
Ningguang, I don't think you know what you signed up for. MiHoYo just rips money right out of my account whenever I do a single action.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. It always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou, it's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Yeah, sure it isn't.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Quick ceremony.
Q, the Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife, final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beto sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it! Well, let's go fetch the Adepti!
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
Come on now, it's just a tsunami.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Damn, she just jumps right into the fucking whirlpool. That was one of their best animations that they've done in this game. When they do oh god.
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive.
Oh, no.
Fight to the death. I think I have the upper hand.
Is there a reason why she's already dead? Pretty sure they're gonna drop like 3 nuclear bombs on me. Oh, like that.
Let's light it up.
Retribution!
By ordinance divine. My will embodied.
Get out of here.
Oh, cool.
true form. Off we go.
Is that all you've got?
Adventure time.
I hate when there's attack patterns and you can't attack during it. You gotta wait. Let me hit things.
Adventure time. Teamwork is true. This is long overdue. My will embodied. Cryo incarnate.
Retribution!
Oh, you dick. Oh. Okay. I killed two of you and you just decide that you're gonna attack me anyway. I see how it is. Game hacks.
Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Where's my treasure chest? Where's my treasure chest? Where? I ain't do this for free. Come on, man. Why? Why no rewards? Why? Give me a glide or something, man.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine.
I mean, drop kicking a god, you know, is a little exhausting, I suppose.
I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she is interested to hear about.
Her and gone, you right?
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be...
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Nice of them to put me in front of a bunch of ores like this. Where the hell did that ore go? Oh, now I know where I am.
The Millilith's casualties are within the range we expected, but in hindsight, there were still flaws with our plan. If we'd had more time, we could have built a barrier here to absorb the impact of the waves. We must learn from this experience and never repeat the same mistakes again. We were fortunate to have your assistance this time. Thank you.
Now I want to go visit Beidou and see if Beidou actually has things to say. Let me over there. Don't make me cheat. I can cheat if you make me. Fine. I'll just cheat over there. I will not be drowning just for a novelty visit on Beidou. Hell no. Secret Mona tech strats going on here. Whoops. Get back up. I swear to God, if Beto's not on the ship right now, I'm gonna be pissed. Don't you dare. You better not. Oh, they didn't put Beto over here. No. Foo, wrong. She's in my game. Children are. Oh no. God damn it. Alright. Oh, I could just teleport on the Jade Chamber now. Cool. Well, that's fun.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, please don't. I don't want to hear no Chinese opera.
It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
I question giving alcohol to people on top of a fucking moving island that's in the sky. This seems like a bad idea.
Heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Oh no. Please don't.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now.
I don't intend to start listening now.
Fine damsel of devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Imagine them thinking that this is actually quality audio. Anyone that's watching actually finds this painful, I can mute it. I mute it personally from my ears. If you don't want to hear it, let me know. Try not to talk over this too much.
与披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
Did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
For fuck's sakes, Dad. Drunk butt gang.
It was wonderful. Also,
Oh, God.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Young, here you are. Good, huh?
Oh, no.
Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? Let me pull up a chair. All right. Will.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Oh, Shenhei, you're so beautiful.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe...
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you. I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
You were in the gacha, so you don't get talked to. Hear me, Eugen? Also, you tried to make me suffer through Chinese opera, and that's unforgivable on so many levels.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the building of the new Jade Chamber. I will not forget this. I shall be sure to repay your kindness at an appropriate juncture.
Alright, fine, Eugen, I'll talk to you.
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianhong together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again?
Probably not. But now I can actually do the event. Wow. Oh, you mean like, the new keyword ads and little stuff like that? There's a lot of little things that I don't think you, Akami, saw that I tweaked. Or at least have had a chance to, like, work with. Because I made, Klee's babysitter a lot more usable, among other things. Yeah. Well, that's good. It feels like I've made far more content than can be explored in the time that we put to testing the content.
Who would have guessed that rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
That was close. I almost had to listen to Paimon.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon really got the...
God damn it.
But it's all...
God damn it.
Let's ask Lady Ningguang how...
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments. Also, be sure to tell them that though the lantern rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
How the hell did you get all the way to the bottom of the... over here?
No, of course not. You are my honored guests. And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the lantern rite?
Well, it has been like a half a second, so yeah.
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest.
Okay, so I know you did the electro one. What are the other two? The doggo, the electro, and what's the other one? I'm guessing the pyro one? Because personally, the water one seems like the most interesting and potentially fun. But I don't know how much effort needs to be done to build around it. 5-color pyro and electro. Okay. The geo seems straightforward and it's gonna be like a power level issue. Where it stacks up with everything else. It's very possible it's too weak. It's very possible it could be too strong. I don't think it's too strong. I think it's more along the lines of weak. Yeah.
Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the lantern rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity. So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen. We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
I'm pretty sure that Kami's building decks as well.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before. Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people. In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary.
Yeah, there's also the fact that I should have made him a commander, so he wouldn't be able to be used for, like, long-term purposes.
But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore. So the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle. But through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day. We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Yeah.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't make Dotori, but on the other hand, I understand not making them too.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue.
The Pyro Mine could be really good. I don't know how it's going to work out, though. Because it's going to have 4 HP, and then when enemies break it, so it's probably going to just absorb the damage that the front row was going to take anyway, so it's really good. Even if all your units take 1 damage, because all your units could just get healed as well. So I think it's actually good value no matter what.
I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Next on the agenda.
The regular commander, I actually slightly tweaked already. But it's not anything mechanically. It's for the sake of getting better, cleaner dialogue boxes. Also, there was one other thing. Oh, right. About Albedo. I had it so the health that he would get healed was 1 less than the max amount, but he also takes damage from the loss of it, so it could be 0, so I got rid of it. The reduction. And just let it so he gets dealt 1 damage anyway.
It has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Qingce Village too, you know.
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval. Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you. Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete. I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work.
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I am sure a break would not be amiss.
No, it's fine. Really, I can handle it. Pungi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities. Pungi, is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
Pungi? His name is Pungi? The hell?
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going.
Oh god. I got relayed a message.
Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence.
I could just nerf it now. Yeah. Fine. I'll make it one each. In fact, there's also the fact that I could just play, I could do the weaker of the two mechs and just do two of those.
One here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to
I have a Yoimiya. Like, I know how to do fireworks. Don't worry about it.
Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now.
A blessing from the gods.
More like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth. Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more up, and she seems a whole lot busy.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so in the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around anyone. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she'd listen to someone as experienced as you.
I see. You gotta delegate to me.
I am glad you were able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes.
Just give her fish balls and she'll listen to you.
At the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
Are you sure you can really besides, before you can persuade some, Kuching has been working non-stop with... Duh! Or maybe... we can ask a friend! Huh? John? Oh, there's no arguing that... Hyman thinks he's still a
Why are we bothering Zhongli? Just bring her food. You bring her food, you stick it on like a bait hook, and you just make her follow the food away. I think it actually worked with Kuching.
Next on the agenda.
So other than that as a balance issue, which we all kind of agree that it's too strong, is there anything else that feels like an outlier to you already? Like, is the Magu Kenki a little too strong, or he's legendary, so I guess it's fine?
Hello. How may I help you? Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout. I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
Okay.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Yeah. But I do also think it's almost an entire team effort to get them up to the front. So it's not ridiculously bad. Oh. All the gacha characters are just sitting down and eating. I see how it is.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite. Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for. That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions. Then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh, that's quite the compliment, don't you think? I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli. And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Infamous! Holy shit!
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling. Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again? Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the lantern rites.
That's the risk of adding anything good and neutral, is it can go into the hands of any of the other units. Though. Like, it could go in Ningguang's hands, it can go in Venti's hands, it can go into anyone's hands. Other than maybe the Abyss. Which is probably not going... Nah, you probably won't waste down the Abyss.
Isn't it pretty obvious? Anybody could have guessed that. Oh yeah, come on. Can't you take a joke?
Well, it's Venti, Glider, Hertha. With them, you could still use Dandy. I think Dandy needs to get updated a little bit. Six out of 10 units in the Deca 4+. Yeah. That's basically what Ningguang's deck is, too. When you build a Ningguang deck, you build it like that. The small drawback is that you may lose health or not work with the C6 constellation that much, but it's a small drawback. Especially since a lot of the big units for Ningguang, you just use heroes and you just use their constellations and just push forward with them as quickly as possible.
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhangli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test. How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Huh. Don't have to ask Paimon twice. Huh?
We meet again, Traveler. I trust your journey is going well? Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us.
Why indeed?
And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here. Business? What kind of business with the Wangxiang? Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business.
Buy one, get one free coffin sale, huh? I see Hu Tao.
Oh, you can go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, Traveler, what brings you to see me today? Yes. The The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Yeah! Everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bets she would listen to someone like you.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did. Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Just cook her food, it's fine. I swear to God, if the answer is make her food.
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
You wouldn't.
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, traveler. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng. You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Kuching, right?
Thank God.
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh!
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
You are most welcome, Yuheng. It was the least I could do.
Hmm? Why? And what's with your strange expression? Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation.
Kuching, are you here looking for us?
Yes. I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue Qixing.
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liyue Harbor together? You could just as easily go and find them in Juyun Karst.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. And I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly. Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first. Unfortunately, Ganyu is on leave at the moment, so I'm unable to get in touch with her. I'm afraid I'll still require your assistance.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Qixing.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show. Huh? Together? Alright. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work. Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly exciting this year. Please, don't miss it.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
So...
And there she goes.
We're doing the typical... person overworks themselves to death and then friends have to save them from themselves angle. Cool.
That's the Yuheng.
I haven't seen that in anime like 4 million times.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Okay. I kind of think I'm gonna take a break for a little while. Because
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
I think I want to get some more stuff on my card game done, and I don't think anyone wants to watch me operate and do that. Oh, I mean, I could do it on stream if it has nothing to do with the Abyss. If it has anything to do with the Abyss, it just goes to hell. So this is the one that you think is really good, right? The -1/-1, right? Oh, it's because it's 3 health. Rune Destroyer. Okay. Also, how about I have it summon the 2 weaker of the... for the perpetual array. That way people don't have to have like 2 different tokens in their deck. And take the health down to 5. Also, I hate how that looks. There we go. I smushed it in like by 2 points. The only problem with reducing it here and not there, and then raising this, would be there's the issue of it becomes a mandatory to get any value out of it to hit by upgrading. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to keep an eye out for. But that... Was there anything else that you thought was an outlier while I'm here? Oh, Tame G. I could have swore I just saved this, but okay. Yoink. 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 Here. Save. Save. I did just hit X, but I'll do it again. I was making sure I didn't hit save instead. Do I not have Steam up? I don't. I don't. To button. There's so many it's taking this long. Also, I mean, I'm streaming, so it's probably taking then. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, he's not very necessary. And I think he'll be better when he has a actual region that he belongs to as well. Because kind of him right now is just basically you can only play mechs, where he'll probably be more fleshed out. I can actually get away with opening up my the heroes, because there's only a few of the bad card, well, the taxing cards, the memory taxing cards. So I should be fine. like increased the size of these, the text for a lot of these. Even still, that one isn't that bad. I can just upload all this out. Out. Heroes. I don't think I exported it after saving the adjustments. While I'm already here, I might as well make the text a little better. So what I ended up doing is on him, this specific one, was it was sacrifice to heal. The only one thing here is the sacrifice to heal and the discard taking 1 damage. Both happen. And I think people would understand that they need, like, the heal happens. Like, if you sacrifice... Actually... If I do it like this... It's like the old Magic thing, you pay costs, so you sacrifice a copy, that triggers the discard. You take 1 damage, and then you heal. Because if it goes the other way around, you can never heal to full health. And maybe, I don't know that that's a bad thing, but... It also makes it so you can't auto-save yourself from 1 health, which is good. Because you would just lose if you try to heal yourself at 1 health. Makes it less dodgy. Now over here, heroes, export, onto heroes. And heroes, here we go. I didn't know it would take this long when I'm streaming. It's like triple the time. Or quadruple. Or quintuple. Or sextuple. Oh no. It won't stop. Now I'm starting to wonder if I hit the wrong button. I mean, at this point, it wouldn't matter. Like, all I have to do is hit the save, hit the import button. One, two, three, 1, 2. Oh god, now I know why. Yep, well, I just delete this. Spread. Wait. God damn it. Yep, I fucked up. Yeah, I thought it'd be an Instapop. Spread. All right. Okay, it is -2. Alright, it's updated. Ned, I'll make you tokens. Don't worry. Oh God. Wait. Wait until the appointed time. Trying to decide if I want to go any further today or not. I think I want to just take a break.
Next on the agenda.
So yeah, it should take me like, I don't want to sound arrogant, but 10 minutes. Because I would just literally be copying them all into separate things. The drunk thing, I could make a token for it too. It definitely won't look what you did. But it could be something similar to that. Do you think blood tokens are useful? Like, I have them as just cards. Yeah, I'd get super techie on like the beer and stuff, other stuff. I thought people would just use the cards themselves as the markers for like upgrades and all that other stuff, or dice for blood tokens. I feel like people just use dice for blood tokens. So I don't even know if I really want to have blood tokens. I could. But beer, I'm less sure on. Wondrous shadows. How are the shadows so wondrous, I might ask? Oh, I got 400. 400? That's like 2 3-star weapons. Yeah. I can make them all like slightly bigger than dice sized, but dice sized circular little things, and make it so I only put one dice down and then I put a stack of those down, and people can just hit the copy button for all the different dice colors instead of having 4. Like, the reason why I have 4 is, well, you play with 4 of them. but I don't necessarily need it. I could just do one. And then I could just do tokens. People could just copy and paste to their desires. Yeah, I figured people would... Oh, yeah, Albedo's mark, huh? Drunks. Yeah. Basically, if you find that there's something that needs to be tracked that you need a token for, let me know. And I'll make accessory things for it. I'm gonna call it quits for the stream, though. You can hit me up on DMs. I appreciate everyone who's watched. And I know I kind of keeled off towards the end of that. I became watcher mode instead of, like, streamer mode 2/3 of the way through. I just kind of watched the end of that. But, anyway, I appreciate everyone who stuck by, and I might stream next weekend, don't know. Depends what content's like and everything else. We'll see. No guarantees. I'll just try not to stream once every 3 months or 2 months for Genshin content. I'll try not to do that. That'll be the plan. But anyway, catch you later, guys.